Okay, guys, I filmed this like 3 times already, but I'm going to try again. I decided to go ahead and read you guys a little bit of an excerpt from the book that I'm writing right now, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I was toast. I watched in horror as the decaying toast tapped impatiently on the tile floor. Using my upper body, I dragged myself from under the table towards the door. I turned to see how far I had to make my escape. Every time I scooted a little closer, the door moved back just as far. When I turned back around, my mother's eyes were staring back at me. The vibrant blue they had once been were covered in a milky film. An unnaturally wide smile spread across her face as she tilted her head, cracking every bone in her neck. Afraid to turn my back on her, I continued to move backwards, towards the door. There was no way I was going to make it if the door kept moving, but the only other option was staying here with that thing. I felt the broken glass that had been on the floor scraping at my exposed skin, leaving behind a trail of blood. To my surprise, I felt the cold of the door against my back, just as I realized I could move my legs. Reaching up, I grabbed a hold of the doorknob and dragged my body up on shaking legs. The smile on the creature's face dropped, and her head cracked back into place. She wasn't happy that I had made it to the only exit. Her mouth dropped open, unhinged like a snake, ready to swallow its prey. A deafening demonic roar ripped through the room. The walls shook and the table rattled with the force of the scream. It jumped onto the table, crouching down on all fours. Its eyes never left mine as it... Sorry, my page turned. 1 second, let me find the spot. It jumped on the table, crouching down on all fours. Its eyes never left mine as it crawled like a spider off the table, grabbing onto one of the jars and heading right for me. I turned the knob frantically, trying to get away, but it was locked. A wooden table faded into my view next to the door. On top of it was a single skeleton key, not one you would find to open a door of an old house. No, the base of the key was an iron skeleton with a tag on it that read, "Turn me." I grabbed the key and shoved it into the lock on the doorknob. I turned back to see the creature that was wearing my mom's skin running at me at full force. Please, God, help me. With that, the key turned and I ran out of the room, locking the door from the other side just before the creature slammed into it so hard the observation window shattered. "Mary, my darling girl," it spoke sweetly to me as its milky eyes peered through the hole in the door. "Unlock the door. Mommy has missed you so very much." I couldn't make my voice work, so I shook my head. I knew that if I let this creature out, I was dead. So tell me what you guys think. Are you guys excited to read this book? Because I am so excited writing this. It's so cool and creepy, and I'm just so excited, and I hope you guys like it too.